Remember when I was released, it wasn't by all of them. There's no paperwork because that girl snuck me out. Oh, there it is again. That's why she was whispering. I was wondering because she saw on my CAT scan, she said, we did your CAT scan and there's something in your throat. There's something. I said, yeah. He said, it's a lot of scarring inside of at the back of your neck, inside. I said, yeah, I had an internal decapitation. She said, yeah. So she starts unloosing all those belts that they had me strapped down with and all kind of stuff. And she gave me my clothes. She said, be quiet. And she ran and got my clothes. And I hope they don't know who she is just because I'm saying this. I don't care. They won't find out who she is because God ain't going to let them. And she went and got my clothes. And I was like woozy and stuff. I said, yeah, I feel dizzy. She said, shh, don't say nothing. She ran and got my clothes. And she had that curtain closed. And she came back in there and closed that curtain real quick. And she helped me. She said, I'll help you. Get dressed. And I said, oh, I think I could do it. Not realizing what she was doing. She was sneaking me out. After she saw the CAT scan of my throat. Yeah. And the MRI and the MRI and the x-rays. Once again, it was the one. The few outweigh the many. She snuck me out of there. She kept peeking at the curtain, making sure nobody was coming. I didn't even realize. I was so dizzy, because they kept shooting me up, trying to keep me down. They was probably off somewhere trying to figure out how to get me to the incinerator. Because that girl was nervous. But she wasn't afraid of me. She was helping me. And I was like, Once I got out of that room and out of there to where, and she got my phone, she said, hurry up and call your people. Hurry up and call. Yeah, nice little white girl. Looked like part of my family, like the white side of my family. No, they ain't 200 years back. I'm talking about immediate family. Yeah. She snuck me out of there. She said, I saw your throat. She just kept repeating that. I saw your throat. I saw it. I saw it in the back. I guess because my head twisted from left all the way around to the right. So I guess all the damage is in the back. Yeah. I could have got that girl in trouble while I was taking so long and everything, trying to understand what she was saying. And she was just kept watching at the door, out the curtain. And finally, she said, come on. You ready? She took me and she just like I was at some door. It seemed like the door I was at went, oh yeah. She threw me through the door where all the emergency room people were that were sitting there waiting. Yeah, instead of the other way out. She put me through there, so there's way too many witnesses. I understand now. She just shoved me out there. Yeah, good girl. Yes. Yes, good girl. Yes, good girl. God is in her. She wasn't going to have it. All those doctors that don't believe in God because they bring people back to life and something happens to their brain and they start thinking that they are gods. Oh, goodness. Oh, that's the wonderful. Oh, God sent her. She heard their little plan. They're going to get rid of me. They can't be having that going on. They can't have people believing in that. They're losing. They're thinking about how much money they're going to lose. Really. They weren't even scared of God. They should be afraid. But they're not. They're afraid of touching me after they saw all the real shit. And then they're like, we'll just put her down. We got a plan. That didn't work. They kept shooting me up with stuff. They kept doing it. They kept shooting me up. It didn't do no good. They even put some IV. It wasn't the right kind of IV because I asked them, what is that in that bag? I knew the difference. That wasn't no regular IV, the one I asked for when I'm dehydrated. You know, that wasn't the right thing. And I bet you I pull this bandage off, you won't see one drop of blood. Watch. Watch there. And they wouldn't tell me. Look, not one. Okay, one drop of blood, barely. Okay, that is funny. It's on her flashlight, make sure. Barely, nothing. It's nothing. That's I did it. Let's see the other one. Let's see what. They tried to put all kind of stuff inside of me. They put me down forever. Ow. Somebody poking a little bit of blood. I'm trying to hide what they did. Ow. My body probably pushes poison out. Ow. I hate those. Nothing. Oh, this little barely. Is that blood or is it? That ain't even nothing. Is that real? Nothing. Story of my life. Let's see what the other one at. Let's see. I'm tired of all these plastic all over me. What's in here? Again, one barely a drop. Almost 2 drop. 1.5 drop. Oh, look at here. That's the only one that does have actually a little bit of sun. Barely. Nothing. 3 bandages. 3 bandages and no blood. And that's how it is. And it really scares the shit out of them. It just really scares them to death. They're like, she ain't got no blood. How is she walking around? Hello. The computer says I was dead before the car accident because they can't never see no blood. Oh, yeah. That girl saved me. That girl, she was like, hurry up. No, I'm going to help you. And I think she put my shoes on for me. Yeah, she did. She put them shoes on. She was trying to hurry me up and she threw me. She just like had me on the side of the wall real quick. I'm sure that was during the shift change. But they still had a little plan. They're going to take me down to that incinerator and finish me off. Yes, I heard them whispering and she didn't like it. She was the one out of all of them. The one. Let me see what's going on over here. Nothing. Nothing. See a little dot.